It's not. It's so confusing to me. And hello everyone, my name is Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a cash stuffing of $715. Let's get started. I have my wallet here. I am going to stuff a few categories in my wallet this week, and I had been stuffing my wallet off camera, but I thought I would do it on camera just for today's video. So I'm going to move that to the side because we'll do that at the end. I hope everyone is doing well. This is my bank bag. I take this to the bank with me. I have been trying to do all the things. I've been working really, really hard, trying to get a lot done over this summer. And spending time with my family, my mom, my son, and working. So it's been a busy summer, but it's been a great summer as well. I do have a star note. So there is a star up in the corner here, and then there is a star right here. So I'm going to put this with my star notes, my bills I don't want to spend. And I had to figure out where to pull $1 from. I might have $1 in my wallet, but that's fine. I'll just pull $1 from one of my categories. So let me go to my cash tracking sheet. I'm going to adjust there we go, my zoom, and we are good to go. So let's start with my small business binder. We don't have a lot to do in this binder, but we'll get this out of the way. So for Canva, I am going to add $5. So Canva now has $10, $15, $20, $25. I'm going to turn my fan on. It's a little warm in here. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. And I'm going to take a sip of my water. sometimes it gets warm. Just depends on how bright the sun is at the time that I'm filming. It can get warm. Electronics is going to get $5. And this is just to save in case I need some electronics at some point. So electronics has $20, $40, $50, $55, $60, $65. My P.O. box is receiving $10. And all of my bills from the bank are a little roughed up. So P.O. box now has $50, $100, $150, $160, $170, $175. Supplies is getting $5. Okay, and supplies now has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Supplies has $100. I missed the opportunity to get some printer ink for Amazon Prime Days, so I'm hoping that I can find printer ink on sale for a back to school sale. And I will get it then. Taxes is getting $15. This is to pay the lady that does my taxes for me, because I don't like doing taxes. I just don't like it. It's not. It's so confusing to me, and it takes a lot of brain energy, and I just don't like to do them. So I have someone, she does my taxes, and she's really, really nice. So I'm saving to pay for next year's taxes. So I have $20, $30, $35, $40, $45. Perfect. Okay, nothing for my federal or state taxes. And then I'm going to add something to my YouTube envelope because I haven't added anything to it for a while. I'm going to add $5. So, let's see. I can get a better 5. Let's use this one. Okay. So YouTube has 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. It has $90. All right. Now we can go into my bills binder. These are the bills that I can pay in advance. Funny story. My mother was trying to pay her car payment in advance. Or she was trying to pay, not her car payment. She was trying to pay a bill in advance. And they were like, oh, well, it'll go towards the principal. It won't go to this month's payment. Why? It's a couple days before it's due. I thought you're supposed to pay your bills a couple days before they did. So, that was a little strange to me. My appliance bill is getting $28. So, 25. 26, 27, 28. All right. So we now have 20, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have $56. For my cell phone, I'm adding 30. 20, 30. So my cell phone now has 20, 40, 50, 60. And that's all that it has. That's what we need for our August payment. My internet bill, I'm adding 57. 50, 5, 6, and 7. So for internet, I now have 50, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. $114. For my Paramount Plus, I'm adding $5. Which this is just to give me a little head start for August's payment, the $5. Because it's like $12.39. I don't worry about the 39 cents. Yeah. So we have 10, 15, 16. We have $17. And that's all that that has. Netflix, I'm going to add 23. Did I do a 20? I think I did a 20. So 20, 1, 2, 3. And I put the $3 in here because that is what was left over. I had $3 left over, so I just added it to the Netflix bill. So 20, 1, 2, 3, and that's all that Netflix has. My water bill, I'm adding 35. So I'm going to do 20, 35. And my water bill has 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, $70. I do have a little bit of a credit with this bill, but it's actually creeping up a little bit because the fees have gone up on it. So I'm going to have to increase this. But I will do that in August because my little credit is being chipped away. So that's it for this binder. Now let's go into my variable expenses. So for my son, it was supposed to be 25. I'm going to add 24. Yeah, I'm going to add 24. Because one of my dollar bills is a star note. So I'm going to add 24 to his. And so he now has 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, $62. For eating out, I'm going to add $5. So eating out now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has $24. And I'm going to use this money. I was thinking about getting rid of this category. I'm going to use this money for when I go to work on the weekends that I work, because sometimes I like to treat myself to something to eat out. So I'm going to use this money for that. Gas and transportation is getting $20. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, $105. Groceries is getting $40. I did 2 20s. So groceries now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Wait, that's wrong, I think. Let me add that again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. $160. Household is getting $5. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, $71 in household. Lawn care is getting $50. So I did a $50 bill. So we have 50, 70, 75, 80, 85. We have $85. Toiletries is getting $5. So we now have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. We have $75 for toiletries. And that's it for variable expenses. Now let's go into my sinking funds. My Amazon Prime is getting $10. So I have 50, 100, 110, 120. My buffer is getting $5. So I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80. I have $85. For car maintenance and registration, I'm adding $10. So we now have 100, 200, 300, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We have $140. We have $340. 340. For clothing, I'm adding $5. So clothing now has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. $80. Home repairs is getting $150. I am adding that much because I need a certain amount of money by August. I'm sorry, by September. So I'm adding $150 today because we're going to be doing some home repairs in September. I hope to be able to do them in September. That is the goal. So home repairs has 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 45, 350. No, 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 45, 50. So $350. Which is good. Because again, I need a certain amount of money in September to go with some money that I already have in the bank to do the repairs that I want to do. New car is getting $20. So new car now has, well, I have $2,800 in the bank. Yeah, I have $2,800 in the bank. And in cash, I have 20, 40, 50, 60. So I have $2,860. Getting close to $3,000. I don't know when I'm getting a new car, but I want to have a good down payment. Office is going to get $5. So we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67. So we have $67 in office. $67. All right, and then that's it for my sinking funds. Now let's go into my savings. Savings is always my favorite binder to stuff. Okay, my son is receiving $25 in his savings. If you watched any of my previous videos, whatever I put in my son's savings, that is the same amount that goes into saving for my mother, and that amount will be what I save for my retirement as well. So those three normally get the same amount, which is about $25 every time I get paid. So I try to be consistent with that amount. Okay, so 25. And he has $1,500 in the bank. And in cash we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90. So we have 17, 18, 19. We have $1,990. Yeah, $1,790. I don't know why that seems so hard. 68. Okay, yeah, 1,790. Emergency fund is getting $5. And I have $500 in the bank. 10, 15, 20, 25. So $525. My mother is receiving $25. Okay. She has $1,000 in the bank. I didn't start her envelope at the same time I started mine and my son's. That's why hers is a little bit lower than ours. But she has $1,000 in the bank. She can do whatever she wants to do with it. I'm not asking her if she spent it yet. If you're new to my channel, my mother is retired, and I started an envelope for her maybe like a year before she was ready to retire. So, in each $500 or $1,000 increment, I will just put the money into her savings account, and she can do whatever she wants to do with it. So, she's getting $25. She has $1,000 in the bank, and in cash, I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90. So she has $1,290. So that is for my mother. For retirement, I'm adding $25 as well. It's normally $25 every time I get paid, is what goes into those three. So I have $1,500 in the bank for my retirement, and in cash I have $100, $200, $20, $40, $60, $80, $85, $90. So $1,790. My savings is getting $5. So my savings now has 10, 15, 20, and 500 in the bank, so $520. My $1 a day challenge is getting I'm going to add $15 to this, and I think that completes it for July. So July has 31 days. So let's make sure that we have $31. So we have 10, 20, 31. So that completes it for July. And let me add some hand sanitizer here so I can clean this off. All right. I added a little too much hand sanitizer, but that's okay. That's why I like the fine tip Sharpies, because a little bit of hand sanitizer will clean it right off. Okay. So we completed 2 months of this. This is in my Ko-fi shop if you're interested in it. So grab yourself a freebie from my Ko-fi. So so far I've completed June and July. So let's put this money together. While we're waiting for this to dry, let's count how much we have all together. We should have 60, 30 and 31 is 61. So we should have $61. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. So for June and July, we have $61, which is perfect. That's great. So that's 2 months down. And now this will get us started with August. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have $8 for August already. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. So we got an early start on August. I'm going to try to do this every month to the end of the year, and then I can redistribute this into one of my other categories. So that's good. We have $8 for August. And I need to take that off right there. And I'm going to put a little check because I'm saving for August now. Alright, so I'm done with that. Now for my roll the dice, I'm almost done. So I added all of these up, and I think it was $24, something like that. I don't know. So we're going to do $12 for now, and then we'll try to do $12 the next time we meet. So then that way the roll the dice will be done. And then I can erase all of this and start over. So let's add our $12. So, oh, let me see. I can take off a 5, a 4, and a 1. That's 10. And then I'll do this 2. That's 12. Okay. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. We have $191. And roll the dice. All right. Now, oh wait, I didn't write anything down. So we have 191 in toss the dice. And we have 61 plus 8. So we have $69 in our $1 a day challenge. Okay, now Christmas is getting $20. We have 300 in the bank. So 400, 450, 470, 490. So we have $490 for Christmas. Great. Birthdays and gifts is getting $5. So birthdays and gifts now has 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. $127. Perfect. My savings collaboration, let's see. I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 94. And then I'm not adding anything to it today. 94. And then I have 20, 40, 50, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. So I have a total of $164 in my savings collaboration. And I've been doing my savings collaboration in my Freebie Saturday video. So I will do a Freebie Saturday video this week. So you'll see me saving for this savings collaboration again this week. And the last thing that we're going to do, well, one of the last things that we're going to do is add our star note. We have a $1 star note. And today is July the 20th when I'm filming. And I have a $1 star note. So we should have $170. So let's see what we have for star notes. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70. We have $170 in star notes. And that is it. That is how we distributed our $715. Thank you for joining me for this video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Oh, actually, no, that's not it. I forgot to put the money in my wallet. Let me do that right quick. Because I go to my part-time job this weekend. So I want to add a little bit in here. Groceries, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have $8 in here. So let's grab, because we don't need a lot of groceries. So let's grab 20 and a 10. So we'll have $38. I don't need a lot. Normally what we do is my son will buy us groceries at the beginning of the month. And then I fill in what we need for the week. So for example, if we need eggs or bread, something like that, that's what I'll go and buy. But my son will normally do maybe like $130 worth of groceries for us at the beginning of the month. And that has been working well for us. Okay, so groceries has $38. For coffee and eating out, I am going to add, because I go to my part-time job, I'm going to add $10. And that's just to get myself some coffee and maybe some sort of little treat. And that'll be enough for that. And my buffer and miscellaneous, I only have $1 in there. That's fine. And these are some receipts. And for gas, I will add $10 because I don't need a lot of gas. Because I'm not driving that much this week. And I'm already close to full. So I can add this $10 on Friday and I should be at full. This upcoming Friday anyway. I don't have to drive a lot this upcoming week. So that is it. And I don't need anything in myself in spending. I'm just going to spend from my coffee/eating out. I don't normally buy a lot when I go to my part-time job. And I don't want to add money to that spending, and because then I'll be tempted to spend it. And I don't want to be tempted to spend it. So that is it. That is how we distributed our $715. And I added some money to my wallet. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please give this video a like. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them in the comments. I hope that when you're watching this, you're having an amazing day. We're getting close to 400 subscribers. Share my content and with a friend that you think would like to subscribe to my channel and continue with me on this journey. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye, everyone.